Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the other day I got a package in the mail from my good friend John Strange, and you know, he sent me a few things from time to time, and I usually do something funny about some funny intro to the video, you know, destroying the box or pretending a porch pirate stole it. But this time when I opened the box, I was so blown away. I thought, well, I don't even want to waste time filming all that. I just want to film what he sent me because it's pretty awesome stuff. And one of the things he sent me in particular, I had actually never seen before. It's one of those tools that when I saw it, I said, why didn't I ever think of that? That's incredibly smart. And I did some research on the tool, and it's been around for a while, but let me show you what he sent me, what else he sent me real quick, and then I specifically want to talk about this one set of tools. So again, just completely blown away. I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, John doesn't expect anything for this. He doesn't expect to even get anything back for it. He just he sent me some extra stuff he said he had doubles of. And I'd like to see the rest of his toolboxes if this is his doubles. So here is a set of, I call these brake line wrenches. You can see they have they're almost completely enclosed. Allow you to get around a brake line, and very thick. You can see how thick those are. And these are Proto. These are made in the USA. Proto tools. Everything from 3/8 to, I think the largest one is 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And all these tools I'm going to show you today are going in my top line stuff because they're just. I'm telling you guys, I was just amazed at this. For someone who loves tools, just amazed. A set of really nice impact drivers. It can go in a regular impact driver or in a drill. A scriber, no make on it, really nice little scriber with a point. Could be homemade. Not sure. It looks like anodized aluminum and brass. These little guys, took me a while to figure out what these are. They're for a burnishing machine, but they're actually little tiny files, and you could use these on contacts. I looked these up. I believe they're diamond embedded, but you could use these to clean electrical contacts. Really cool for what I do. They're small. They'd actually get into a motor, into a motorcycle engine. This little guy, I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. It's a pocket-sized measuring tool. So we got a bolt here. Come up to it, measure the head, and then it's got both metric and inch, and basically what you do is you just find the closest number. See, it's got in eighths up here, and then it's got in 16ths on this side. So this came out to 3/4, which it is. So it's 3/4, but you can turn it over and go, well, that's 19. Same on this one. See how the 21 is partially obscured, but the 19 is actually right in the center. Really nice little quick measuring tool. It's something, you know, you put in your pocket and you have on a job. It actually might come in handy for certain things. I'm not, you know. It was still in the package, so nobody's ever used it. It's a clever tool, and I could see it coming in handy for certain things. 2 rolls of my favorite, actually the only electrical tape I'll ever use, Super 33 by 3M, Scotch brand. Same stuff, just different packaging. If you've used electrical tape, just use this. Just buy this. It's more expensive. Just buy it. You'll be happy. He also sent me some cutoff discs, some really nice green cutoff discs from 3M. Excellent. He sent me this beautiful punch set. Looks like it's brand new, never been used, made in the USA by Davies Tools, Hampton, Iowa. Excuse me. Got a small cold chisel, punches, pin punches, pointed punches. Again, I'm probably gonna make a little holder for these, and those are gonna be my top line punches from until I break them, which I tend to break a lot. So that is the stuff, except for one thing that he sent me. Hey guys, before we get on to the main topic of the video today, I just wanted to remind you that I do have a few stickers left. If you'd like one, see the email in the description below and send me an email and I'll send you one free. I didn't want to gloss over the other tools because they're incredible, but we've all seen them before. These I've never seen before. These are a little different. This is an expanding transfer set. So we all have one of these, or most of us probably should have one of these. And what you use these for, you've got two pieces of metal, and you want to join these two pieces of metal. You want to join them with a mechanical fastener. So you want to transfer the hole that's in this piece of metal to this piece of metal. You take a transfer punch that fits the hole. This one's a little small, but it's alright. Let's get the right size. That's the right size. So you get a transfer punch, you put it in the hole like so, give it a tap. Now you have a mark where you want to drill out to put your fastener. Simple stuff. But this is an inch set. What happens if you've got a metric hole? Well, then you just got to find the closest one. It's going to rattle around in there and your precision is going to go down. But, you know, you can make that work. What happens if you've got a number-sized drill bit that made the hole? Well, then you got to have a number set of these. Well, what happens if you've got a letter size? Well, then you got to have a letter-sized set of these. If you're going to be accurate. Now, you can get away with this one set, but if you're going to be if you want to be extremely accurate, you would technically need to have all those sets. And then there's another problem. What if you're transferring two pieces of sheet metal? You got your sheet metal here. Let's get the right punch. Not that one. It's close enough. Now I want to transfer the sheet metal, but here's the problem. The punch, the nipple on the end of the punch, won't let the punch go into the hole far enough to actually register where you are in the center. Show that from the side. You can kind of see the gap there between where the punch is and where the actual sheet metal hole is. So you've got to kind of center it as best you can. But again, you know, not all that precision. Why didn't I ever think of this? These are basically just bore gauges. A little tight here, so I got to open it like this. They're bore gauges with a punch in the middle of them. As you unscrew them or screw them in, expands out. The punch is in the center, but it's movable, so it retracts. So you can put it in your hole. Tighten it up, and there you go. It sits flush on the bottom, and then the punch will come through like so, just like so. So then you take your hammer, tap it, Screw it out of the hole, and you got your center punched. So these will work in anything from 1/4 to 11/16 or 6 millimeters to 17 millimeters. Hope that's not washed out, but that's what it says there. You can see it there now. So any size between there you can do with these 3 punches instead of having that set. How cool is that? These are made by the Kelly Tool and Manufacturing Company in California. They're still around. They still make these and they still sell them. They're not cheap. This set on MasterCar is about $155, and on eBay they range anywhere from $50 to $80 used. But these ain't going anywhere. These are mine now. They're going to replace these in almost every application because it's just so simple. There's no guessing. There's no guesswork. I don't have to worry if it's a metric hole or a number hole or whatever hole it is, or one of the sizes that I'm missing, because these do all of that. And I do use transfer punches quite a bit. So let me take the larger one of these apart real quick, because this could actually be a shop project. Appears to be stainless. As you can see, it says Made in USA, Kelly Tools, number 303. Appears to be stainless. You've got 4 slits in the main body. Let me take out the center. You've got 4 slits in the main body to allow it to expand. You've got a recessed area and then a flat area, and then a hole for the punch to come through, and the threading on the one side, and that's basically this whole piece. Very thin up here. Let me spread this out and show you what actually expands. See if you can see that. See, there's a little tab on the end there, and that little tab on the end is expanded by this little radius, and the rest of it is just a straight tube, threading, knurl on top, adjusting nut. And I've looked at this a couple times, and I've yet been able to find how this punch comes out of here. And I'm not sure what the punch is made out of. It looks like looks like it's probably stainless too, although it may be a tool steel. The whole thing could be tool steel for all I know. I couldn't find any information about what they made these out of. It does move freely, but it has absolutely, well, just a hair of side-to-side play in it. So nice tight tolerance, nice sliding tolerance. And again, I have no idea how they got it in there. I imagine that this probably separates somewhere up here, but I have not been able to take it apart, and I'm not going to put a pair of pliers on this or something like that, because these tools, they look like they've never been used, but they are going to get used now. So let me put that back together, and that's basically the whole tool. I mean, it's very simple. It's just like a bore gauge, basically. It just spreads out. You can kind of see there. See how the tool spreads? Just kind of like a bore gauge. And then the punch is just floating in the middle. So John, again, thank you so much, and you know, you guys need to go over to his channel and subscribe, and get to talking to John, because John's a cool cat. And besides having a lot of great videos of stuff that he finds and little projects, you know, if you talk to him enough and you get on his good side, he might send you a nice care package like this one day. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching, and again, John, wow. I mean, this is just, I love tools, I just do, and when I know that I'm going to be using these, that even just makes it even better. It's not something that's, none of this stuff is going to sit around and collect dust. It is all going to go in the toolbox and become, you know, regular use stuff. So, thanks again for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and check these out.